We're wrapping up with Demi Lovato here on the Ralphie Show. So the bless you. No problem. Unbroken.
Yes.
You had told me was like the first album of the 3 that you had recorded at the time that you didn't have to record in like a month.
Yes.
You were able to take your time with it. Now this last album, you had a much busier schedule, obviously, with the X Factor. How did you balance all of that?
I balanced it. Well, last year I actually was touring doing X Factor and I was recording the album. And so at one point I actually just said, look, I can't record right now. I got to focus on X Factor. And that's why I initially wanted to come out with music before that, but everything works in its own timing. Mm-hmm. And it was great. I got to, like, in that time of working on X Factor, be able to write and listen to music that I had already recorded so that I was able to go back in and make changes. And when it was time to buckle down, I knocked it out so fast because I had been already listening to the songs or I wrote more that I was just anxious to write.
Did you like catch yourself though at some point? Like maybe I'm working a little too quick on this because maybe you didn't want to fall into some of those old habits from the first 2 albums?
That's always a concern, you know, and habits with the album or habits just in my personal life. You know, I think everyone has to be careful in the music industry or just in the business at all, you know, that they don't overwork themselves because that's when things start to get, you know, troublesome.
Yeah, and then you have to do an interview and you just forget what the person asked you and you just start
No, that just happens because sometimes you gotta wake up early and do like 4 songs on Good Morning America. So
MBD, no big deal. Just did national TV, then came to see you. No
in
big
like
deal.
100-degree weather.
How's X Factor going, by the way?
X Factor is really great. This year has been so much fun already. I mean, literally texting with Kelly last night, like, I can't wait to see you. I miss you so much.
Oh, wow.
And Paulina's such a sweetheart. It's so funny. And Simon, of course, is Simon. I have the same relationship that I did with him last year. And it's fun because now there's 3 girls on the panel. And so we outnumber him. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty fun.
What's one thing about Simon that we'd be surprised to hear, Demi?
He treats everybody equally. And as mean as he can come across on TV, he actually is a big teddy bear. And if you walked into this room, he would shake your hand, everybody's hand in the room and treat everybody the same. And you don't find that a lot of times with like big wigs anymore. They just pay attention to like the important people or whatever. And he pays attention to every single person in the room.